Hello everybody, hello and welcome back. We're going to do some more Persona. It is the ongoing Persona incident. Well, Diggs is excited. I'm excited. I'm always happy to be here. So when we left off, we were about to beat the shit out of this boss. Hello, Broken Gamer, and we were gonna set up the thing. I said I was gonna set the thing up off screen. This was, of course, a lie. I lied to you, and I'm sorry, chat. You've been deceived. I accomplished nothing because I don't think I've played this game since before Thanksgiving, and unfortunately, I have had time to do exactly nothing because the holidays are relentless. I don't mean that as a bad thing. Actually, I do like them. I like the holidays. I like that, even though they're a little ridiculous sometimes. I'm, as you know, very excited to be here. But I also have no clue what I was doing exactly.
Joker, there's a chest.
Oh, hello, Angel. Oh yes, Bierski. Hello, hello, hello. You do have full pants. Yeah, heck yeah. 5 bits from Ralphie. Treasure. Glorious. Oh my god, yeah. Bierski, you get the full pants. Oh, I have a large cat. Alright. It's somewhere. But yeah, time has occurred, and we're in it for the violence.
We should check its affinity.
I have no idea what these things are weak to. If I remember right, they're weak to being stabbed to death, and, well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do about it. What? What is it? Sorry, I have an angel cat who's desperate for attentions, and I respect the shit out of that. Hello, kitty cat. Yes. Yes, hello. My god. You were a needy child.
Jack Frost! Come! Ravage now!
Oh yeah, look at that. My friends are dying. Okay.
2 foes left. Let's do this. 2 enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, that's right. The long dogs are in fact immune to guns. I should have remembered this, but unfortunately I don't.
2 foes left. Let's do this.
Except when they aren't, I guess.
Panther. Great, huh? Took them all
Yeah.
out.
Right on, Bierski. Well, you have a good day. Thanks for hanging out for a minute.
Okay. Let's go.
I look forward to seeing more of what you've got going on there. We're working on some skits for Oxmas. That's going to be exciting. Let's see. Hell yeah. Let's turn down my hair. There you go. Cool. Now I'm not deafening myself while playing Persona, which is an unfortunate problem to have, but it's ongoing. Yeah, no, Dux does some funny stuff, and typically a video does require a visual
Reveal
element.
your true form.
I don't know, I've seen videos that don't. Well, scene's a strong word, but you know, I like to call those shitpost Sunday when I forget to change the input. However, they're not typically popular, so I recommend, well, if you're a podcast, in which case you can do a podcast and just give up on the entire video idea altogether.
You are.
Don't actually do that. We're looking very forward to it. Oh my god, Cat, why are you so needy? Oh my goodness. Cat, you don't understand. She can't decide if she wants to be in my lap or if she wants to be on the floor just touching my arm, and it's baffling. Love this creature. Don't know what it needs from me. Who's weak to that? Oh.
See that again. Flying Panther! Persona!
No, actually, don't technically. I
Pass
bet
the baton and
please
follow up!
beat this creature's ass.
Keep it going, Fox!
I lend it.
Oh, wow, he just killed them.
We're done here. Let's go.
While paralyzed, he
Nice
just said
work,
no.
team.
Respectable. Yeah, finding a good editor is nigh impossible.
Alright. I could have handled that
If
much.
you find a good editor, like it pays to just be cool, because they can be a little finicky. But you know what? It's worth it to keep them sweet. So Lord knows you don't want to do it. I don't either. Have you lost him? Hello, Jack. Have you lost someone? Someone in the abyss? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you find that you have an absentee member of the process. Hold on. Is this like a thing I can do? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey, look.
Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Heck yeah. We're gonna be able to steal this amorphous blob in front of God and everyone. This is our blob now.
Wait.
That's also the quietest crane I've ever encountered. Like, makes zero noise.
Nice.
Hold a moment.
I've got a good idea.
So yeah, we're just gonna knock the lights out, and we're gonna steal the amorphous glow, and we're gonna do it right. Yeah, so we can just fuck off. Once I get to a safe room, you can fuck off anyway. I knew I'd left us at like kind of like at the end of the dungeon, but I wasn't sure if it was like the dead end. It really is. Alright, well, I don't feel as bad about not completing knocking that shit out off stream, because it took like 2 minutes when I wasn't reading chat, which is perfectly fine.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and save in triplicate, as I want to do for no reason. Amazing. And then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Damn, bro, game that sucks, man.
Inmate.
Is there anything I can do to assist y'all? Y'all let me know. I ain't got much I can do,
Inside.
but
We've
you know.
much to discuss.
I hate to hear you have all that work and all that time put into to not have any like way of resolving it. I'm sorry.
Our master.
Ah, yes, I forgot. I've been summoned to the little girl prison. I wasn't listening. What did they want from me?
Justine, you handle this. Registration? Are you sure?
Yeah, I have no memory of any of this.
Are you finished?
No.
What?
We still have business here. What we got? Talk to wardens.
What? What?
What the fuck are you talking about? I have one of those dudes, don't I? Yeah, I got this. Oh, he doesn't know the bigger version of his spell. That makes sense. Let's.
Time for some rehabilitation. If you wish to perform an execution,
Yeah,
let us
fuck
begin
yeah.
the search.
I'm not smashing.
You can't handle this.
I'm not smashing this guy into stuff yet.
Will this truly help? Do you really need this?
I do kind of need that, but not enough that I would smash our sin into it. Do I have her already?
You change
then?
your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Yeah, I can summon Silky.
this
What does
what
she
you
know?
want?
Nothing good. Amazing.
Are you
Well, unless you
finished?
have access to it, 'cause I
What?
think that's the next one that they're gonna ask for. Time to
It
leave.
is time, inmate.
Oh, yeah, Temple. Hello.
What is the matter?
The menace does consume me
Shall
as
we?
I engage in brain thievery
What do you wanna
and
do?
interact with the little girl dungeon.
Fascinating.
Nothing positive is happening here. Before I go back in, I might go and try and find Jose in the Tokyo sewers and see if he will assist me. Actually, I might do that afterwards.
Ah, you're back.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the right move here is. We send the calling card. We send the calling card. We smash we beat the fuck out of the boss. And then I go find Jose in the sewers. That's the plan.
Well then.
Can I work out? Do I have that power?
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Well then.
No, I do not. The Thinvix. Well, I don't know. Video games have led me to believe they're pretty fucking wild. If like this and Like a Dragon are to be believed, they're where the shit's happening. Also, I guess this isn't the sewers. This is actually the subway system. So in the Tokyo subway system, I'll find the child Jose who will smash the seeds of a being's will into a usable material. Where in the Tokyo sewers, you may find a grenade and also a wizard. And so far, I've determined that's way more exciting than what I've determined under most places. Hey, cat. My goodness. That's where shit's happening. I mean, well, no. It's not where it's happening. It's just where it ends up, anyway. I don't know if it's happening there. I mean, well, it might be. I don't know. Based on how people appear to live in them, something's happening down there. Could be any amount of shit.
Hey.
Oh. Cat, can I help you? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Lord.
Well then. Hey.
What the fuck? Yeah, alright, I can go hang out with a scrupulous doctor in the not helium chamber. Why not? I'm gonna not hang out with her right now. I've gotta go do something else. I don't remember what the something else is I'm supposed to do right now, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's right, we can't actually do the palace today. That's annoying. I don't think we
Take
can.
care.
We get to, yeah, we can go to the hideout. Yeah.
We can now take him down, yes?
Yeah, there we
Madarame is
go.
going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though.
I have thought it over carefully. And he has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help.
Yeah,
I
alright, sure.
apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The
I will
calling
pet
card is a
Kit.
way to
Where did
trigger a
she go?
change in his cognition.
Angel, there you are.
A change in
Come here,
cognition.
Yes.
That reminds
Get
me,
butt
you went through
scratches.
some trouble
You
regarding that
deserve butt
before.
scratches.
Ah,
You are
You must
queen
be
of
talking
this
about when we
realm.
forced open that security gate in the
Yes.
courtyard.
Yeah.
The palace is a cognitive world, so
Oh
changing
my god,
the
they're
tool
doing the
is...
thing where they're talking about shit we already know.
Weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Of course.
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything all that's...
Alright, sick. Let's get this over with.
Then it's decided.
Yes, she received many
calling
pets, Ralphie.
card.
Fear not.
You
Your...
take it seriously. He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait,
Are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
Well, Ralph, if you're not, you've not wasted your goose.
You should do it then, Yusuke.
She's receiving many pets. In fact, I have become
It'll end with
distracted
him
from my
figuring
game
it out.
in order to ensure these
He
pets
knows
are
my
adequate.
drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card.
It's decided then.
Great! You guys better come.
Perfect. I don't know what the weather was like where you guys are, but where I am, it's cold and rainy and dreary, and it's kind of making me sleepy. I'm really enjoying it. Oh no, they're huge fucking nerds, Dimple. They're comically huge nerds. Like,
Well then.
oh, shut. Thank you. Walked in my game. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, well, like, the more time you spend with them, the more you're like, you guys are huge fucking nerds.
Hey, wait!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now,
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna study.
make sure you close up.
But,
Can I
Like-
talk?
honestly, it is like, you guys are supposed to be like the outsider, like the girl everyone thinks is slut, like the track team fuck up. Like, you're supposed to be these big fucking personalities in your school, the eccentric art student, and like you guys are just like are hanging out in the train talking about like hanging out on the train station talking about string theory in public. You sound like a fucking moron. Like, you guys are pretentious as shit, and I love it. Like, it's super nerdy. Like, these are people I would clown on sight at their age.
Well then.
And yet, here they are, definitely for sure doing good shit. I, for real, just said I was going to kill a man in his brain, and I spent the
Oh, have you
evening,
heard?
like, studying Japanese literature to get ready for it. Ah, yes, thank you. Miss Chuno, synesthesia, let's do it. Mr. Toaster, that's me. You staring off into space? Hell yeah, I am. Oh yeah, so you were laughing at my name the other day, Timble. You were like, when I was playing Outer Worlds, because my name's Thrux Manbeef. Well, in this game, I'm Dick Toaster. My naming conventions are pleasant. That's probably the right word. I don't know if pleasant or unconventional. Yeah, they're fine. Perfectly fine. Oh my god, this cat's gonna try and walk me through it. I know what fucking synesthesia is. Oh my god, it means together. The senses, yeah. Thank you. Cool.
This is
Glad
it.
we worked through that.
Good.
Great.
Nice
Glad we went
going.
through this. All my studying last night was not wasted on the fact that I was able to carefully break down the etymology of the word synesthesia. Now let's get the fuck out of here.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Yeah, well, they do. They do have a certain power to them, and I respect it.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves.
I forgot that was
Whose
our
doing
name.
is this?
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Isn't that the Russian princess the Reds killed? Yeah, that was her.
Are you insane? insinuating that
And I heard she had
slander is
Anastasia,
true?
the thing where you can see colors and hear tastes and shit.
Of course not.
It's those damn brats. Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they
You remember when like no one could figure out what happened to her, and like everyone was like sure that like there was this mythos that she escaped and became someone else, and then like a couple of decades later they're like, yeah, we found a mass grave in the woods, and we figured, and like they're like, I guess that's her. And they just like let it lie. I do. I just thought that was really interesting because they were like, yeah, no, it's this huge mystery. It's like, no, there's a mass grave in the forest. They're dead. Really, Ralphie? That's fucking dope. What's it look like? Like, I'm serious. I don't mean that like as a joke. I mean that like genuinely. Like, I would love to understand what the perception of sound of like music as an image sequence or an individual image would be.
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
Cause like I think a lot of people listen to music and they imagine things to it, but like I'm sure it probably isn't the same. Oh. Each key's okay. So instead of being like an image pattern, it's like a sequence of colors.
The treasure should appear
Okay.
right about now.
So when she hears music, she's just observing the northern lights. Aurora Borealis. Located in your jukebox. This woman is just
You
living
better
the
enjoy
steam
the air of
hams.
freedom
Man.
when
I
you
love
still
that.
can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about
That's
that
a way
calling
cooler
card.
person to know in college than I did. I met the weirdos. Not she's weird, but like the people I met in college that were eccentric and had interesting things about them were like much less fascinating. I was in college with a guy,
We're
with a
gonna
blind
surprise
guy, who just said cryptic shit to me, and I hated it.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
Like there's this guy who's blind, obviously, and we were like one day I met him one day. I was walking down like the road by the school, and like our school was big. It was like sprawled out over a series of like rolling hills, in no matter where. Anyway, the point is, I was walking along like the roadway, like the sidewalk by the road to get to a building that was across campus, and there's a blind guy walking, and it's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to work. He's just coming up the path. I don't think nothing of it. Well, as I draw near to him, I call out to say hello to him because I don't want him to be startled that there's a human being there. Considering he couldn't see me approach. I assume he heard me, but you never know. Anyway, he doesn't say anything back, so I don't think anything of it. Well, as I come abreast of him, he stops dead, looks over his left shoulder at me, and he says, "Circle of Death." And then he keeps fucking walking. Like he didn't just fucking do that. And I let it go. I didn't say anything back. I just said, just kind of nodded as though that meant something to him. He couldn't see me fucking do it. And I walked away. But I never fucking forget that. Some kind of half-mad blind seer wandering around my university for a few years. Oh shit. It's badass, Ralphie. It's a really cool idea. That's really cool. If there's anything I know, it's people hate efficiency, so it probably didn't go anywhere. And if it did, good for him. Let's do it. Let's go kick the shit out of an artist in his
You
own
have no
brain.
reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
We'll do this.
I wonder where that crazy blind bastard is today. I assume scaring someone else somewhere else. Prophesizing in forgotten tongues about the end of days or some shit. I don't know.
Well then.
Well, time to go and commit crimes.
Let's go.
is the wrong way. Man, the music in this fucking game is phenomenal. So I have a question for you, Ralphie. If he improved the route the buses took, like, did you ride those buses? Were they in fact inefficient pieces of shit, or was this like a slight improvement by like a degree only someone who managed the fuel would care about? Sweat. He took a nap in a... Yeah, well, I'm glad he didn't lose his hands to the fucking hypothermia. Yeah, that's what I figured, Robbie. I figured they wouldn't, like... I figured only someone who, like, managed the logistics on the terms of, like, fuel over the course of a year would probably notice something like that. But, like, you know, still pretty cool. I'm fucking sorry, Temple? What? Well, that's weird, Ralphie. That's kind of nuts, but it's cool. It is nuts, though. So was like the jug of rotted... Oh, water break. Thank you so much, Beetle. It's important to hydrate. Thank you. Strawberry quick.
There's an enemy inside, just as expected.
I don't know, like really cool Scarlet stories myself. One time I saw the choir production of Handel's Messiah without paying for tickets, because I definitely for sure promised my... So I was dating this girl who wanted to see a production of Handel's Messiah. And it was like apparent, and I thought it wasn't a big deal. I'm like, who's gonna come see them perform Handel's Messiah, right? So I didn't get tickets, and I thought I'd just buy them at the door. She bought hers like 4 months out, and I was like, it'll be fine. Well, the day came, and would you believe it was in fact not fucking fine, and they've been sold out for like 2 months? I'm sorry, Temple, that's fucking hilarious. Sorry, the image is great. The image is phenomenal. Oh, man.
Will you be okay? What if it gets...
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off.
I'm sorry, did you just say don't underestimate an ex-runner? That implies you're not a runner. Are you sure?
Hey! There's some weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
That's it, man.
You better make it, Skull.
Yeah, no, they were doing the whole thing, Ralphie. Anyway, so what I didn't expect was that they'd sell out, right? And so that day, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go in and hold our seats for us. And like, she found out that she's like, okay, cool. And I found out what seats she was in. And so I went in and I tried to get a ticket and they wouldn't sell me one. And I was like, well, I gotta get in this fucking venue. And so I couldn't get in the front door, so I ran on the side and saw all the like choir nerds showing up with their instruments and stuff. And I saw what they were wearing. That's what they were wearing. They were wearing black collared shirts, black pants, and black shoes. And carrying their instrument cases, right? So I sprinted back to the dorm, changed into black collared shirt, black pants, black shoes, and grabbed up my my doormate's fucking keyboard case. Well, howdy, Wild Red. And so I just got in. I came back and just got in line with the other choir nerds going into the fucking into the building, and just walked right past. When I got inside, I sat the case down with the other cases, and then just like told some rando I was going to the bathroom. They nodded, and then I went outside, took the collared shirt off, put a different collared shirt I'd stuffed in my pants on, and went and sat in the seat next to hers. And later that night, some dude showed up for the seat, and I held up and when he came up, I was like, "Oh hey," and he's like, "I think that's my seat," and I was like, "No," and I held up her ticket and mine. Mine was just a piece of paper slightly behind his, and behind hers, and he went, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Luckily there was like an open one, like 2 rows up, and he just sat there," and like I displaced like 3 people in like a chain. And no one ever actually thought to check on it. But there was apparently enough seats, because I guess someone didn't show the fuck up or something. But so yeah, no, and no one knew different. I tell you this story now, but I think back on the fact that I stole a whole production of Handel's Messiah. It was phenomenal. Hello, Digiman.
Is this
Hello.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Thank you, Ralphie. I thought it was good work. It was some real thinking on my feet shit. Isaac was real sore when I told him where his fucking keyboard case was, though. And he got over it. They usually do.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments.
We'll be counting on you, Mona.
There's Fox's signal. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Joker!
Why'd you You're not doing anything, you're dangling.
Sorry.
My bad.
Wait, where's Mo?
Let's go!
Hey.
Alright, we can't go back the way we came because he locked the doors. I can't navigate this shit real good. There we go. Stellar. I want you to try and go, try the doors, but we're not gonna waste time trying the doors we just heard them say are locked. Hell yeah. A little rooftop action. Baron, hello!
Whoa.
Oh, Ralphie, yeah. No, his case was... I got it back. I just went down there and told him that my friend left his case here when he performed last night, and they let me go right in and take it back.
But at least...
There we go. Little stairs. Yeah, no, it was cool. That being said, it was a hell of a show. I can see why it sold out in 3 fucking months. This shit was great.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
We don't have time to lose.
For real?
How are you today, Baron?
The courtyard?
Digi, how are you guys? Yeah, well, yeah, there was a case. Don't worry about it. I definitely wasn't detecting anything except for weaknesses in the security of my college's choir program, a theater program.
It seems.
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now?
Huh?
This is the treasure.
Get back!
Whoa!
Meddlesome vermin. Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her.
Art crime time. Well, I'm sorry it's been a tough day, Baron. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with us. And the strength of my harness in comparison to the security weakness? Yeah, I mean, well, that's pretty literal. I was gonna say something else, but no, that's accurate. She'd have been real sore about it, and, you know, couldn't afford that. For reasons that seem rather obvious. But it was important to me. I always use this as a life lesson that, you know, where there's a, you know, people say there's a will, there's a way. You know, that sounds great until, like, you're like, oh, but you really can't. I don't know, man. I've tried some goofy shit to get ready to go, and about half the time it works out. So I'm never afraid to throw the dice on some weird shit.
Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I hate your PCs. Like, your PC's down. That's miserable.
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine? That's the real Sayuri? This can't be. Mom.
Huh? Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself.
What, you didn't realize it was your mother? The hundreds of times you've seen it before now, but you were like, when you see it holding a child, you're like, I know that baby, he's me!
That is the truth. Behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
Yeah, 10-4, I gotta hand it to you. I'm not. Everyone acts like this Sayuri shit's fucking incredible, but it's like, this is generic, traditional Japanese art.
You stole something that personal?
I knew at first glance.
I wouldn't want to get PC work done right now, just because, like, I don't know how. You never know, man. I don't like people working on my machine. I hate it. Like, it bothers me. But I also know there's like some shows can't do, and so I always get like weirded out by like having somebody else do it. When things like fuck up on my PC, I almost entirely like. I feel this compulsive need to just replace the whole arrangement. I know that's not very cost efficient, but it like does cause me some stress.
And announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture.
Yeah, actually, Wildred, your crimes against art we make you find the nearest bridge. Lord knows I'd like to. Also, have you guys noticed like what a fucking difference in like tone this is? Because like the first bad guy in the game is like an actual fucking deranged rapist. This guy is like, you know, a con artist.
The reason for the that is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
Ah, Bear, I'm glad it was not like anything super serious. Like, you know, obviously it's stressful. I hate being, you know, it's like I'm putting my all into a game and then like people are just kind of shitting the bed. But then I also know there's some days that I'm just fucking up colossally and some poor bastard has to carry me on their broad shoulders. And really I just know it comes and goes.
You don't love art at all.
Yeah, art crimes. So art crimes apparently are an escalation of force from sex crimes to these people, which I think is fascinating.
Well then, along with...
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman.
Fox?
She just so... If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No.
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure.
I have several doubts.
Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you...
So, this is kind of a funny thing.
Talents. If I'm to steal ideas, it's
Lord.
much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back.
I don't get into it. This is just silly.
It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
It comes and goes. Yeah, they actually are. They actually are like making this basing his crimes on its like financial value.
Has disappeared without a trace at this very moment. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
This music's fucking great though.
Barging
Goddamn.
into my museum and doing whatever
Listen,
the
these
hell
guys
you
can
want.
talk about whatever they want. Shit's bumping. Alright, let's do it.
Those who have
Show me the boss form.
Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good.
Ah, yes, of course.
The mediocre cannot understand. Now,
You used others for your own despicable desire. You aren't even...
Joker, don't lose focus.
Let's go.
There's no telling what'll try.
Kusanagi no alchemy!
Well, I'm just gonna try hitting him with the main weapons.
By the myriad truths!
Good news, it works. Looking like a Resident Evil mob.
Madarame's out!
Yeah, I do hate when they threaten to paint on me. What up, fuckboy?
the Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit. I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy.
Enough of your egotistic ranting. Taste the wrath of all those you preyed upon.
Ralphie, I don't want to know. I'm just gonna kill the old man.
Do it.
Alright, bad news. The old man lived.
Great artist, then you'll witness it.
Ah!
What? He made copies of himself?
Good.
I
Object.
see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
I wonder what their weaknesses are and what their affinities are. I can't imagine.
Persona!
Anyway, it would be weird if I hit you with the fucking myriad truths. Anyway. Dumb bastard. You want to try it again?
You think
I'm just gonna
we'll
keep
be
using
daunted by
Izanagi no
such
Okami.
threats?
I'm not gonna stop doing that. Would you believe artists are weak to gunfire? Do you remember Wild Red?
Persona! By the myriad truths!
Do you remember Dancing in September? I do. Oh, well, I think he's dead now. What? No. No, 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 no. Well, no. She had a Sten Mark IV British submachine gun that she held like a pistol and fired fully automatically without missing a shot. I'm glad. Glad Wild Red. I wouldn't have it any other way. We really just two-shot that boss though, which is by far the funniest shit in the world to me. I know it's not very sportsmanlike, but I also just don't give a shit.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable.
You could have just said being an artist, but you decided to put poor in front of it, which feels a little, I don't know, like overkill.
I just didn't want to return to that life.
I don't know. I would love to paint the War of the Roses. Like, that'd be fun. And the Battle of Agincourt. We talked. It's kind of funny you bring up Ralphie. We talked about that like on my first streams, where it's like one of my first streams ever, where it's like, yeah, I don't know, that battle was very cool, but not nearly as exciting. Like in retrospect, it was like, how much do you guys like hedgerows, like stake hedges and bows? Because that's the battle. You've got it. You've seen all the moving pieces now.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art.
But yeah, Italian City-State Wars could be fun. It'd be a lot of fun.
You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world! Return
that man
to
has fucking
yourself in
mesothelioma,
reality and
Jesus.
confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
Huh?
Who? Oh, Joker, you're so oblivious.
Wait, it can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
Get on!
Hey, you.
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yes.
No, wait, please.
I will in fact not wait. Good luck out there.
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us.
Yusuke, come on!
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not.
The answer can. Well, you know. Yeah, Wild Red, that's kind of like that. And also, how many people am I going to convince to commit suicide by affecting their brain meats with my machine guns? As many as need be, frankly.
Ah, so bitter. Why'd you get it black?
Sayuri.
They're probably not legally correct.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed.
Me either. You don't see me bragging about it. Oh, my back.
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's
Oh, look, it's Mad
distorted
Ducks, the Black
desires.
Pants Legion.
The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
The first one, Baron. Not the second one.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible.
Although
for this
technically
painting
I
to
don't
be
have the
acknowledged by
machine
society
gun.
anymore.
Technically Anne does. And it's really a sub-machine gun. It's not quite the same thing. It's close enough. Good enough for government work, as it were. Well, what the fuck? Was Sayuri your mom's name? I have no... Why is it called the Sayuri?
I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but...
Really?
I was
You don't
right
remember?
about the rush of emotion I felt. when
Now
I
hold
saw
on.
this
Hold the
painting.
fuck on. This dude's like, I don't remember her face clearly. He saw this painting once in the other world and was like, that's my mom. Was he identifying it by by relation to the baby?
Stop that! You're so vulgar.
So, what are
Yeah,
you
his
gonna
name
do
was
now?
Vulgar Boy for
We're
like an
gonna keep
hour,
targeting
Cat.
big
You didn't
shots.
catch on to that?
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags, and like, I also want to give courage to the people that are suffering.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
I don't know, man. I'm here for murder.
Right. There's no knowing that. We just have to give it a try.
You guys love when you fuck with society out of a desire for self-righteous vindication. Lord knows they do.
In other words, it all depends on the person, hmm?
Yeah, give me a method of fulfillment. Yeah, pretty much. And also, Mad Ducks, they might get a little upset, but you know, what they're gonna do? Stop you? You've shown them that you can innovate. I'd look at that man who built the recliner desk at work and be like, you know what? Maybe that man's doing things a little different than I would. But frankly, he's an innovator. He's developed he saw a need and he filled it. That's the kind of innovation I'd look for in my team projects.
The same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
I like that, Dimple. I love that you went with, like, you had like a precedent, right? You were like, as we see from the example set forth in Michelle Carter versus the Commonwealth, it really can be found, it's like, you really can be found guilty of manslaughter. And Wild Red hit you with a tried and true, prove it.
You really only think about our...
I gotta hand it to him. It is a bold move just going for the Shaggy defense. It wasn't me.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, alright?
No worries. I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joke? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph.
Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna have the fuck? Are you gonna dilate time?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean...
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
I believe you, Temple. I do.
Info with you then.
But like, I don't know if that's yeah, that's fair. Talking cat. But also, I was gonna say, I don't know, man. I gotta say,
it seems
like, you can make this argument that like, oh yeah, well, they've said weirder shit in the past. It's like that feels like a failing of government more than a reason that like I should feel secure in this.
Very well. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me.
That doesn't sound like me. Remember, I'm the antithesis of that plan. I'm the antithesis of that doesn't sound like me. I'm like, well, that does sound like something. That does appear to be something I would do. I have basically no memory of my actions at any given time. So if you're like, yeah, you did this, I'd be like, that does that. That might be me. Yeah, actually, hold on. Oh man. Like, honestly, I don't know if that's, I guess, I blame, it's gonna sound like a weird statement, I blame the fact that I internalized a quote from Mark Twain as a kid that has convinced me that's how you're supposed to live. That and probably ADHD mostly, but like, I read this quote from Mark Twain one time. It was like, if you never lie, you never have to remember anything. So I just like so I just tell the truth and forget basic shit constantly. But if I remember, if I don't remember, I can't lie to you because I have no fucking idea what actually happens. And when I told everyone that I've internalized that, they were like, I don't think that's what he meant. And I'm like, probably not. Unfortunately, it is part of my my standard subroutines now.
That's true. Still, let's honestly be happy about it right now.
Just fucking write Tooch every time I do something. Like an old-timey bank robber, just fucking sign my crimes. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I love it.
But I have to say, You sure are something special.
Well, thanks, Morgana. I don't think anything remotely similar to you about you, man. I don't.
This is our 5th persona user. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange.
You're a
but
talking
still.
cat, fuck boy. You don't talk about Yusuke like that. He's great.
An artist.
He's strange. Bro, you're a man trapped in a cat's body. I don't know what you want from me.
What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right? I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna be like, you're a cat, bro. I don't know what you want. You're a human. Yeah, fuck it.
You really?
I'll be nice to you because I.
Well, there's no way a
Nah, go fuck yourself.
A man
I give up. I'll make mean to you from it forever, Morgana. I felt a brief moment of pity, and I decided to be kind, and that was a mistake.
A man who has a sturdy body.
Pistol!
Vows to always do
9
one
months?
good deed a day,
9
rain or
fucking
shine.
months? That's incredible. Well done. Does this mean you have the full pants as well? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you appreciate that story, but it is absolutely true. Yeah, so, unfortunate. Hell yeah, you do! Look at that. Pants filled. Filled out pants. Complete pants. Well done. All 5 pieces of pants have been gathered.
I'm that
See
kind of
this?
ideal
I love
person.
that quote. I'm so glad it's here.
Or so I hope.
I'm glad Mecha has in fact not messed with the trees. I thought for sure she was gonna, and then she never did,
So
and it
if
makes
I
me
turn
feel, and
back
I'm
to
very
being
blessed by
human,
that fact.
Surely she'll take no.
Well, no, eventually.
Well, that's true, but
Hell yeah is a nice sub. Zira, hello.
where should I go when I become human? An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe. What do you think?
I think I should stop talking to cats.
All right.
Are we finally done? No, we're not done talking. I thought we'd be done talking. I was mistaken. But that's okay. You can forgive a man for not being certain. Are you gonna...
Hey,
Oh, Lord.
let's go to bed.
Yes, I'll slumber. You slumber, a cucumber. Ah, should have known we were forced into the little girl prison once
You
more.
have expelled one who was stained in vanity.
Yeah, I also beat a boss earlier. Oh, you meant the same thing I did. Oh. Well, I did do both.
You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Well, I'm glad you agree.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
Sleep or do recreational arson. All arson is recreational if you're having fun.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
What up, Ladder Mega? Who could it be?
That is beyond my knowledge. But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain.
The thing was a. I like how you gave it a good enough pause there, Red. I've seen the art of it, actually. I looked into it after you talked about it last time, Templar. Hello, Loki. I am, Ralphie, I am. In fact, I'm in horny jail for, how did he put it? One moment. I'm in horny jail as I expelled some stained vanities. It was pretty impressive. Yeah, hell yeah. Is that 69 bits? Wow, Red, that is nice. You are nice. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I saw the paintings and like looked into it some, Templar. I remember I just saw like the boats encircling the capital of the Aztec Empire and was like, God damn, look at them go.
Even deeper.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. It's like the Hotel California, except with small French girls and a terrifying man.
I have high hopes for you.
Which isn't all that different, in fact, now that I think back on it. He has high hopes for me. He is impressed by my ability to expel vanity stains or something.
All right.
Well, they built the trebuchet, right, Digiman? They built the trebuchet, but didn't they, like, subsequently destroy that trebuchet using the trebuchet?
I'm calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental
Oh, look,
shutdown.
he hasn't died yet. There's still time.
Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit.
Is that talk? Really? Because that guy was impressed by him. I feel like if someone told me they were impressed by them, I wouldn't stop talking about him.
Is that the change of heart?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like the colonial era British ladder maker. They would do that. They couldn't be far from their boats. They knew they were the strongest navy in the world, and they really were kind of dependent on it. I don't know. I don't know shit about fuck.
I thought so. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person.
Interesting.
Will the same be true for Sensei?
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye, then.
How do you bring that up? How do you bring up a, like, you're like, yeah, so I interrogated your soul at gunpoint, and it told me about a black masked man. You know shit about that?
Oh.
Yeah, when the time is right, I'll just bust that one out on him. The fuck do you mean, Yusuke? Crazy bastard. Well, take it later, Wild Red. Always good to see you. Yeah, Loki, I'm not surprised that, like, the Dark Tide queue is massive. Which is a shame, because I look forward to playing it. They do. They do appear to be very hungry. They also represent my charm. I'm very charming. You can tell by the fact that the music consumes that which fears it most.
All right, let's begin.
No, my charm sucks. Again, I'm doing okay. Where's the quote? I am kind, I am handsome, I am strong, and I am capable, but I am dumb as fuck. I love it. I don't know. I keep misquoting it, even though I said it the first time. It's just one of those things. But it's sort of how I feel in this game. I know nothing. Oh wait, that's right. We're going to go pick up trash. Hell yeah. So this is some new content they added for Royal, and I actually don't hate the cleanup day. It's kind of a fun new scene, where most of the new scenes are like railroady bullshit. That one's not so bad. It kind of dates the game, but you'll see when we get there. Lord have mercy. I'm on my PC, Loki. But also, yeah, that's what I thought is. I'm pretty sure they just ruined their own trebuchet, which, for the record, is pretty funny. I gotta tell you, if I worked to build if I worked like super hard on my trebuchet and then just fucked up me, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know what excuse I'd give the commander, right? Like the head of the of the I don't know what you call the head of a conquistador army, but I'd be like, hey man, shit, bros, terrain's no good, fucks up trebuchets good, can't use them. Damnedest thing, that terrain. Maybe you should build boats and surround the city. That's what I'd do. I'd build boats. Yeah, it's definitely a little smooth for Switch. Which I've played it on the Switch as well.
Hey there.
Just like because I wanted to see how the port went, and it's not super bad. It's just not. So Switch games have a constant in life, and that is simply if a game is made for the Switch, it's good on it. The minute you use the words "also on Nintendo Switch," that's when you're like, maybe not. Yeah, exactly, Lucky. It's fine. Like, it's not, like, unplayable. Yeah. It's just, like, capped in around, like, 45. It's not too bad. It's completely doable.
Well...
I know some people lately have been kind of critical of the Switch. They're like, it's kind of weak for a modern console. And it's like, I mean, it's more limited, but it is purpose-built. It's not a PC they taught to do one task. Like the PS4 or the PS5 or, like... Xbox. It's not a PC that's built to do one thing very well. It's it's kind of purpose driven within its own software limitations. And once you start like slapping new material into it, it was like this was built to run on a machine that was designed to fight God. Anyway, here it is on a 5-year-old handheld. They're like, okay. Yeah. It's fine. That's kind of where I'm at, Ralphie. Like, it's good. If you want to play, like, Pokemon or the remake of Advance Wars, which has been delayed in depth for fucking ever, or, like, Mario, or like, you know, Legend of Zelda, you're fine, because those are designed with that machine in mind.
Sorry.
I'm excited about, I don't know if it's exclusive to Switch. I've seen it advertised for Switch more heavily, I guess. I'm excited for, like, Cyberpunk next year. I'm sorry. Why is Maruki talking to fucking Ryuji about romance? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore this whole conversation while he denies, like, while he talks about romance and denies the Holocaust or whatever it is he does in here. But yeah, like, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is a game that I'm super excited about. I don't know if it's like a Switch exclusive. I've seen it advertised super hard for the Switch, even though it doesn't come out till like Q2 next year, I think. And I'm very excited about it, but like, I don't know. I own one, and I play it very rarely, because it's like, there's not a ton of games, like, Rune Factory 5 was, I think, the last game I got for it. Like, there's not a lot of games for it that I want to play, which, you know, it's whatever, it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't, like, as an expensive piece of machinery, it just sort of, like, lives in my house now. I've, like, 3 or 4 times been like, well, I'm gonna get rid of this thing. I hardly play it. But then I'm like, but then, you know, new Fire Emblem will come out, or new Legend of Zelda's coming out, or they'll remake Advance Wars. Something is going to make me want to keep it long enough to play it.
I'm sorry.
And so it just keeps living in there, doing not a lot for me, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I know people have been talking mad shit about the bugs. I know they have. But I've seen people say that, you know, if you can just, like, you know, bring some pesticide, it's actually pretty competent and fun. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right, Ralphie, appreciate you lurking. That's I really do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, the bugs are great, Loki. I fucking love the bugs.
Quite.
Yeah. Wow, now they're talking about, like, track meetings. See, like, when I think of school council, like, talk about the track meet makes more sense than being like, love is hard. Wouldn't it be better if no one felt the pain of heartbreak? Wouldn't it be better if bad things never happened in human history at all? Anyway, how's the leg? Is the leg okay? The track meet was pretty hard. Like, it's... Maruki's got a weird tonal shift whenever you interact with him. It's part of why I don't terribly like his character, honestly. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Still, I've seen some really funny bugs with the game, Lucky, and I appreciate that, because sometimes, much in the Bethesda sense of things, they are a feature. If only in that they feature me giggling like a child nearby.
What the hell?
Really, Digimon? I didn't know. Why would that be? Why would they be more like... Do you think it's because you're playing them on like a larger screen, you're like more aware of them? Or do you think it's an actual performance issue related to the fact that the Switch is docked? Like, which is it? I'm curious, do you think? Because I would think that you would have less of it because you'd be drawing power differently. I think you'd actually see less problems. But again, this is based on like a rudimentary understanding of the situation. So, as I don't play Pokemon, I haven't played Pokemon since Emerald, right? So like, or Pearl maybe. Like I said, I don't know which one it was. The point is, it's like it's been a long time, and so I don't know how bad things are. I just hear things, you know. And so I wouldn't know what the circumstances there really are, but it seems weird that it would be more prevalent in one way than the other. But if it was going to be more prevalent, I'd feel like it would be noticeable in the handheld mode on account of like resource limiting.
Huh?
Though I wouldn't know. Again, so weird.
Yeah.
And Ryuji's over here giving the good doctor a complex. Not that I blame him.
Oh yeah, actually. Hey, wait! Hey! Okay, let's go.
Sure. Ask people to see if they stole cats. Alright, we can hang out with fucking Anne. We can hang out with Ryuji. Or we can just fuck right off. We have all kinds of options. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna hang out with Anne, I think. No particular... Well, actually, Ryuji's my boy, and hanging out with him is more fun. I don't know. Damn. 6 up and half a dozen down. Because they're both gonna go up. Fuck it. I like Ryuji better. And if you'd like Ryuji better, then you go your gut, as it were.
What's up?
Yeah, fuck it, Ryuji. Let's kick it.
This has gotta be it!
Protein Lovers Gym. Hell yeah. That's a fucking name.
By the way... Wanna get going? Morning!
I'm sorry, what did you just hit with a what's bonkin'? What's fucking bonkin'? Hell yeah. That's my new greeting. Yeah. Man, this guy's like working through the trauma of having his leg broken pretty well by a teacher pretty well. Aikida is a character that exists for this scene only, but he seems
for real
like a positive interaction. I have several questions. Namely, what's with the fucking stone dagger on the wall by the treadmill? I got the fact there's a tonfa and a fucking poop knife just hanging out over the fucking treadmills right there. Also, if I was staring at no muscle, no life while I was sprinting, I feel like I'd do better. But I don't know. Maybe an archaic weapons rack just randomly next to the treadmills will do it for you too.
Huh?
Yeah, Pistol. I've got a surprise for you. Bold name for a gym. I agree, Master Man. Yeah, whiskey sauce would be good right now, Temple. I agree. But yeah, no, words are like dropping for me. Yeah, Pistol, it wouldn't be you that's saying Pizza Stone. I'll give it to you. And I respect it. Soon. Look to me at the end of the week. I'll have a surprise for you. I'm gonna put it in, Garth Food Picks in the Ox. We're going to employ the stone. We're gonna see if I can just not fuck everything up again. I probably can't though. Don't expect me to actually do terribly well. I feel like I'm gonna just eat shit on this plan. But you never can tell. You never can tell. Who's an asshole? Cool. Me and Ryuji hanging out at the protein lovers gym has increased my strength in the chariot. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I got you, man. All is well. Hell yeah. Well, chat, we knocked a bus out. I think what I'm gonna do is get up. I'm gonna go to the restroom, and I'm gonna probably take a break for a little bit. I gotta do some stuff. Still in that single car household grind, so I got a few errands I gotta run. I may be back later.
Let's do it.
I maybe not be back later. You know how it goes. But you'll see me again soon, I think. I appreciate y'all spending me like an hour or two with me today. It's really fun. She said knock over. It is what it is.
Oh!
No, I'm not going to bed. But yeah, I'll catch back up with you guys after a while. We'll see how the afternoon goes. You may see me again before Alo's stream tonight. Oh, my bones! Yeah, Ryuji is just fucking exhausted away from fucking Vincent Brooks. Yeah, I mean, kind of. This game is just it's just one step removed from Catherine anyway. Alright, y'all. Well, nothing but love from me. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys again very soon.